Salam and peace. Welcome to Dawa Dude. Please subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment. Inshallah, today in our Polish Your Dawa Jams, we'd like to address the issue of Trinity from a different perspective. And this is a very interesting. I was listening to a live stream on Sabur and Hamza Tzortzis Q&A talk a couple of days ago. So this will be very interesting for our Polish or Dawa James collection. So let me, you can please subscribe, share, like, and leave a comment. And here is the Hamza Tzortzis. He points out the issue with Trinity. Let's listen to that.
The reason I said the incarnation is important because the engagement to creation, the whole Jesus incarnation narrative is very important, because this is how God engages with his creation through the person in the Trinity known as the Son. And this for me is the fundamental reason why I could never become a Christian. And I need to think about this and respond. In the Christian narrative, you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. They're co-equal, co-eternal, and they share the same divine essence, homoousios, okay? The same essence. After the incarnation, so the incarnation is that the Son goes into the womb of Mary, then you have Jesus, and Jesus now, according to the mainstream biblical tradition, the non-heretical biblical tradition, Jesus now becomes fully man and fully God. When Jesus is on the cross and, according to Christian tradition, dies for the sins of man, and he gets resurrected, his resurrection is as Jesus fully man and fully God. And now in the Trinity, it's the Father, the Son, but the Son now is fully man and fully God, and the Holy Spirit. So you have a conception of God, the Trinity prior to incarnation, and the conception of God post-incarnation. And they're totally different, because the first conception of God is the Son, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, co-equal, co-eternal, same essence. And after incarnation, you have the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, but the Son now is fully man and fully God. And that is actually the post-incarnation Trinity, and they have the same divine nature. Here you see a shift in the definition of the divine. And this is a huge problem, especially one would argue from a biblical sense, because it argues that God doesn't change. But now there is a version of the Trinity prior to incarnation, and there's a version of the Trinity post-incarnation. I don't know if you believe in this view, because there are totally many different views in the Christian tradition. But this, from my academic reading, is what you would call the kind of non-heretical position concerning the understanding of the Trinity post-incarnation. Now, this itself is a fundamental problem. It's like saying God is of a particular conception at this stage, then here is a particular conception at this stage. You're almost talking about two different gods here from that